Hello, this is iRoxanneLady and welcome to another Trove tutorial video. And today's subject will be something different. We are gonna go and find how to get ourselves a dragon. I can't see any dragons around. When you need one, they're not around here. But basically, what is a dragon? Dragon is a mount and a pet and everything like that. In order to get a dragon, you need to get either dragon coins and things like that. You need to get few resources in order to get some dragons. So where do you get the dragons from? Dragons are in a hub world. You can buy them or you can kind of exchange them in a hub world. And you are here where the Trove square is, the middle square is. When you land here, then in front of you would be the portal building, which is now different, as you can see. And then there you go, some nice wings here, aren't they? So in front of it is a portal here, and then at the back of it, next to the hearts, is this dragon kind of like a figure. So it's usually next to the hearts right over there. So what you do is you go to the dragon figure here and you drop down into the hole that's underneath it, and over here you find other people and you find this dragon crucible. Right, basically what you do is you open the dragon crucible by pressing the X button, and over here you can choose either dragons or primordial dragons. So primordial dragons need special items to make them, to craft them. You need some dragon coins and you earn 4 gems and a diamond dragonite. I don't know where you get the diamond dragonite from. Well, it's not important because primordial dragons are difficult to get. So as you can see, you need 400 dragon coins to get this primordial dragon here, which is soul of the sea basically. But you go in here where the normal dragons are, and the very first dragon you can have is the Azulian dragon soul or any other dragons. Purifying dragon flame is a forging material that you can use on your shadow level 5 equipment to make them radiant equipment, to make them better. more glorious, that's the word. So in order to get a dragon, you kind of need to choose which dragon you need to get, and it depends on what resources you have, because you don't have everything. Some dragons you can have, the others you can't, and maybe you can't have any anyway. So dragon coins, you get them by doing some challenges within the game. They appear out of blue and you need to do them to gain some coins. Like the last one was coin collecting games. In the end you got some like 5 dragon coins when you completed it and everything like that. Or you get some reward boxes, probably not in these ones, but who knows. You might try adventure chest. There's a possibility maybe there's one there, or there's a chaos chest, and chaos chest may well have some dragon coins in them. You get them daily sometimes, depending on what the game is up to. They sometimes give away those dragon coins, and sometimes you get daily dragon coins, and you just need to go walk around. You need to do the quests and challenges that the game offers you, not just going around and randomly killing animals or anything, but it's a certain type of challenges you come across with and certain creatures you come across with that are not like a normal everyday things you can do in a Trove, but they're kind of thrown in at you, and they are like constantly running those shows in a Trove. So because of that, it's a brilliant game because there's always something going on. So once you have your dragon coins, then you need to go and choose your dragon. And I think I'm gonna choose a Starlight Dragon Soul because I don't have it yet. So what you do is you need to craft a few of them. Sometimes 3 is enough, other times it's 10 you need. So what you do is you craft a few of them. Let's make 5 of them. Yeah, let's make 5 of them. Right, so what you do, you can do it here, or I'm gonna go upstairs here because there's a better view here. So basically what you do is now you go into your inventory and you can find those dragon souls you have just purchased. They are in your inventory, so you need to use them. When you first use it, it kind of acknowledges the dragon. You kind of build up the souls to create your dragon. So basically you go on it and then you press the A button. Yeah, that's spectacular, isn't it? And as you can see, it didn't do much. It didn't do much because it doesn't do much at first. You need to kind of build it up. If you look at my screen on the bottom left corner, all you see is that stripy button sign there. That's all you have there. If you press it again, go on to the Dragon Soul and press the A again. You have gained some more abilities, which means you ascended 1 Starlight Dragon Soul. You ascended your Dragon Soul and invariably get some rewards for it. So when you press it again the 3rd time, and a 4th time, and a 5th time. You see what happens? I now have a gift appearing in the bottom left corner. So what that means, usually I have gained a sort of an ability. So let's see what we have gotten. So go to your claims by pressing this stripy button, and then open the claims by pressing the A button. And we have gotten a star-like fledging. So we go and claim it by pressing the A button. Perfect. See what happens? Let's see what happens. So basically, when we go into our menu, then when we go where we have things in our hands and stuff, by pressing the down button here, then we can choose an alley by going into the alley column here. Basically, it's underneath the hat and things. You just go press the A button to go into your alleys, and over here you will find either nothing or loads of it, depending what you have gathered or what you haven't gathered. So over here you go and choose your dragon. And at the moment we have Neon Dragonling equipped as a pet. Now, when we take this off, Neon Dragonling that's gone. Let's go and equip Starlight Dragonling. There you go. We have cute little Starlight Dragonling following us. Look at the little spots on it. This is so cute. So basically, every dragon has a different ability. You can search around on the internet what one dragon does and the other dragon does. But basically, when you go into inventory, into your stash or where your items are, and go into your alley, you can here choose which one you need for your combat. And this one gives you 20% magic damage. Well, since I'm a Dracolyte, this is a brilliant thing to have. A magic damage dragon is a perfect thing for a Dracolyte. If you're something else like a fighter or a shooter and things, then magic damage is great, but you probably would benefit from something else. So what else we have is the Neon Dragonling has given us 5% attack speed. So it's a tough choice between the two for me. Is it going to be a Neon Dragonling or the Starlight Dragonling? I think I'm going to keep to my Neon Dragonling because it will also give me, as you can see, 4 movement speed. And movement speed is important in this game when you travel distances. Right, in order to get the mount though, you need to go into your mount column here. This is where the mounts are. And the mounts you are having, like, you have different sorts of mounts. At first you have a Slow Sebastian. A Slow Sebastian is a great mount. It's kind of a horse-like thingy that gives you 65 movement speed. And when we choose that and go out and press the L button down, then you kind of have this nice and slow little mount. It does go quite slow compared to my dragon that I used to have. Right, and that's the very, very first mount. Everybody has it, and there's nothing really special about it, except it does make your movement a little bit faster. And then underneath the starter pack, you probably will find the dragons. She's fledging dragons here. And over here, you have certain different kinds of dragons. And one of them is Neon Dragon, the same as my Dragonling. And also the Starlight Fledgling that we have just acquired. So when we press on one of the dragons here, obviously we'll lose the current mount. When we go out and press the mount button, then voila, we are riding on a dragon, just like that. And of course, dragons don't fly, like those dragons don't fly, but they are so cool. Look at that. This is the most awesome thing to have. These are I think they are the biggest mounts in a game, or maybe there are bigger ones now, because I just saw a whale earlier on. I don't know, someone was running around, jumping around on a whale. So that's another interesting thing to gather sometime in the future. But yeah, this is how you get your dragons. Now I have a little dragon, one big dragon mount, and a tiny little common Dracolyte dragon as well. So I have 3 little dragons. So if you love dragons, go and play Trove and get some dragons. They're easy enough to get. So that's how you get them. But there are also other mounts you can have, and besides dragons, you can have mounts that you can find in adventure box, and these are like almost ultra rare. You get them by going and raiding the dungeons, or the higher level dungeons usually, or even the Shadow Tower. Shadow Towers is something I'm going to tell you about in another video. For example, this chocolate chicanery or whatever it is mount gives me 50 mastery points. When you equip that, then you pretty much hop around on the cushion. That's it. It's funny, and it's a really, really fun thing to have, but when you need to go to tight places and things, then it becomes rather annoying. But if you just want to hop around, If you just want to hop around like that, this is like a really brilliant thing to have. Added to that, with this mount, you get less fall damage as well. So you're kind of cushioned a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. Other mounts that you can have are ones that you can find from a Chaos chest. And these are sort of a colorful little things that are like rare. These are the motorbikes and the cars and like this, and I am fortunate enough to have this flowery motorbike, perfect for someone like me. Obviously when you're not a fluffy little pink girl, then it might be a little bit too much for you, but I tell you what, motorbike is a motorbike, doesn't matter what color it is. Also, amongst the other mounts you can have, there are mastery-related items. Mastery-related mounts. And it's another good reason why you need to build up your mastery, because for 40 mastery, you can get this Regal Recliner, which is, if you like to be a king of your world, then you can fly around in your little chair. How is that for adorable? This is just precious. Look at that. You can just hop around, you can jump around, you can do whatever you like with it. It's as good of a mount as anything else. It has the same amount of speed as most of the new mounts other than the beginner's mounts, and that's as good as anything. And another very important mount that you can have, which is very much related to today's subject, is mastery, is craft. Get out of here. Right, is crafted mounts. And those crafted mounts you can go and craft yourself on a crafting table. And depending on what mount you're going to craft, it depends on what crafting table you need. So for example, I have crafted here is a PWNE mount, which you can get usually by doing the Neon City quests and things, which means, look at that, it's like a rocket, isn't it? Neon City is a black city full of robots, so obviously you get a mount that's a robot horse, I suppose. And yeah, it's a really cool little mount. You can get a better one. Look at the mouth opening and everything. Right, so yeah, you can get these by gathering the right items and things, and there's a better version of that, which is a golden one, which we will do once we have gathered all the items. Then there's this molder, which is another thing you can craft. It doesn't take that many resources, so pretty much everyone can craft this awesome ride. It's very green, it's lovely, but I tell you what, it's very stable, it doesn't hop around, it looks like the first horse, and it's a lot faster than the first horse. So yeah, it's worth getting that one. Plus it looks really very goblin-like. Look at those teeth, they're adorable, aren't they? And then there's this, my favorite, a Thundra Thrusher, which is nice and stable little mount. It looks like a dragon, but it doesn't fly too much. But why I like it is because it's small, but low enough, but big enough, and it's continuous. It doesn't hop around or anything. It doesn't jump up and down when you walk. And when you need to get to tight places, it's small enough to kind of fit in there, as you can see that. Probably dragons would be a little bit better, but I don't like dragons because they have these massive wings and they get on my view, and I don't really like anything disturbing my view, other than my little dragon over here on my shoulder. Right, and the craziest mount of all is the crafted, springy, spiraling, what you get by completing pretty much all of the levels in gardening. Yep, you will be riding along on a mushroom. Yep, that's it. That is a really adorable little mount. Basically what you do, I think you need to get 250 crafting points to do that. Shall we go and see? Because crafting is one of those things that gives you loads of different abilities. If you're not good enough combat person to go around all of the places, and if you're not lucky enough, then sometimes it is great to go crafting. So to craft that awesome little mushroom, you need to go into a gardening bench and do all the newbies, all the dabblers, all the enthusiasts, or the gardener, or the green thumb, and some of the botanists, not all of the botanists, but items here. You basically, what you need to do, you need to craft them. You don't need to grow them, you need to craft them. But it's nice when you grow, then you have items. So you don't have to craft all of the items here. All you need to do is craft, say, only one of the items. And I believe the first level was 50, and the other one 100, and then 150, and then 200, and then 250. experience points, and every item you craft will give you 1 experience point. So basically you need to craft 250 items to get the ability to craft those cool items here. And over here you can find the Mount Spring, the spiraling, which we can actually craft because we have enough sticky icons that you actually get from those weird robot-like things that spawn out of nowhere into a house, in the dungeons and everywhere else. They don't ask where they go. They spawn underwater if you want to, but what they don't do is they don't spawn in hub world. So any little monster is worth getting rid of, and any mastery point is worth acquiring because you get lots of fancy stuff. For example, the other mounts I crafted here on my adventurous crafting bench, you go onto the mounts, and over here you have like, whoa, they have added more mounts here. Wow, that is good. We need to get a rat talisman now. Anyway, this is all of the mounts and this is everything for today. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give a like and consider subscribing if you haven't done yet so. And thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.